everybody, and welcome. It's Saturday Night Live, but without quite so much fun. Although we do dad jokes a lot. Dad jokes are good. I know that it is gorgeous outside almost everywhere, and I know there's sports ball going on, so I'm totally reconciled the fact that it might be a smaller crowd tonight, but David's here. He's going to come and clean out the rest of my 75% off stuff, I bet. Yeah, I'm going to start out with the 75% off things that we did not finish last week. And then I've got this really great stuff that I just priced from the estate that I've been working through. I brought home like 2 short boxes, and I thought, surely I can make through 2 short boxes to price. But nope, I didn't even make it through 1 short box. It takes a long time to look stuff up, more than I thought. Hey, Prof, how are you doing? Glad to see you. I see Jason's over on the YouTubes. I'm sorry, over on the Facebooks with us. I hope everyone had a great day. What did you guys do? Anyone do anything fun? Last week I went to the botanical gardens. This week I worked and it was very busy at the store. But last night I got to go to a really cool gallery art show. It's the first time I've ever been to one of those like super fancy ones. This one, the 2 artists that were showing had kind of an ecological kind of like viewpoint, in which their point was that we're worried about AI using water, those like cool water banks for their big data farms. But their point was that the amount of water that gets used on just keeping people's sod alive in their yards is like 10 times as much. So that was the point of their thing. And it was cool because the whole floor of their art exhibit was, they put down grass sod, and then it kind of like connected to some of the pieces that were on the walls. It was really, really cool, including they had like probably $3,000 in crushed up $100 bills on one of the exhibits, which was kind of interesting. You have to trust people to behave, I guess. If you're invited to an art exhibit, you're not going to steal $100 off their cool thing. We got Shut Up Pat going. Don't shut Pat up, man. He's my guy. Worked at the C4 office for a while, then went and took pictures of your daughter for her first prom. Aww. Hey, Kenneth's here. Kenneth, how are you doing, man? David said, worked at a baseball game, beautiful weather, read some of the Thunderbolts run, been reading the Omnis and really liking the series. Which series of Thunderbolts are you reading, David? Make Two's here. Hey, Joseph.
Not okay.
Not what?
I'm not okay if Pat's daughter went to prom. It's not okay.
Have you noticed since she was in utero or something?
No, but very tiny.
Very tiny.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of eye-opening to me when I see the kids that came when we very first opened this store. Like, we're at like 15 or 16 years ago now. I see these kids come in and they're like saying, "Oh, I'm studying for the bar." I was like, man, I don't feel like it's been that long, but I guess it has been. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. We're going to do all of these 75% off books that are on these 2 rows. If there's something in these 2 rows that you wanted me to start in, I think most of them are kind of like related to each other. The Batman certainly is all Batman. The Superman is all Superman. The Secrets of a Haunted House up there are all kind of like that era, Bronze Age horror. And then I can't remember. I think this is kind of a mixed bag up here. And then this is all the estate keys and minor keys. And the story there is that the mom, it's her son's things. The mom has been kind of keeping an emotional connection to her son by using an app to look up all of the books. And then anything that is considered key by the app, she writes down a nice little sticker that says key, even though the key here might be just like there's a first appearance or last appearance that of no merit really. But I just think it's wonderful that she's decided to do that to keep like her, the memory of her son really close. What am I wearing? My Nope shirt. I've got 2 Nope shirts. I've got this Nope shirt and I've got a sleeveless Nope shirt. It's so funny because before that movie came out, my husband and I, during trailers, when movies come out, we will watch the trailer, and if it's a super scary one, we both look at each other and say, nope, because we are not horror people. We like maybe horror, like science fiction, but not like slasher film stuff. So when this film came out, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. It's like they were listening to us in the movie theater. Did anyone else feel that way? Did you like, they understand us? Oh, David said original run that started with Busiek, then Nasieza. I got to go back and look at them. Hey, kitty. And my cat will occasionally get up behind me because she believes that I still have the balls that we play fetch with stuck there. So let's start our game of fetch so that she can enjoy that while we're doing this. Yes, I hear you. Yes, I hear you. I have your ball. These are the little balls we play with. They're little Nerf balls. Ugh. There you go. Go get it. Hey, I see everybody's here today. Hello, Adam. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say, but I forgot to say, like the 75% off stuff, it's 75% off of the ticket price. So I'm just going to tell you what the ticket price is. You have to do the math. If it's super simple, and I'll do it, but I'm pretty lazy when I get to Saturdays. Okay. Someone said Superman family. Someone said Black Panther. Superfam. This is all Superfam. I don't see any. Oh, I see the Black Panther. Okay. Did we get Black Panther first? Okay, so here's the Black Panther part. And also remember that I am watching all the feed live from our family over at Comic Book Shopping Network on my phone right here. And I can see as it populates, I can see both screens. And we have everybody that's watching us on the EXP, on YouTube, and anywhere else they're watching, all gets populated on this other screen. So I pay attention to both at the same time. So if you're seeing me looking down all the time, I'm not playing Candy Crush. I'm looking at the calls. So here we go. Just assume, I'm going to tell you if something is a really low grade, but assume everything is kind of like mid grade for these. There's nothing like super spectacular, like A++. But this is a collection I bought 2 long boxes of. And then it was one of those things I told the person I wasn't really interested in them, even though they're nice books. It's just stuff I have lots of. And so we agreed on a price in which I can give you guys 75% off. So Jeff's here, John's here, Jeff's Brent, and Adam's here. Everybody's here. All right. First thing, Black Panther number 9, first appearance of the Black Musketeers, it says here. Like I said, mid-grade newsstand, normally a $10 book. Junkie reading copy of Night Force number 5, normally $2. Doctor Strange number 47 in low grade. Doctor Strange Battles Icon, Lord of Illusions. I didn't put any price on that, so it's normally $2. Jonah Hex number 45 has got a missing little corner up here. And that one's normally $2. Doctor Strange goes to David. Did I actually miss anybody? Please let me know if I missed anybody. I don't think I did. Hey, Paul, welcome in. We're doing a 75% off these 2 rows over here, and then I'll get to this key stuff. David, I know, Kitty. I'm going to throw it for you. I'm quadruple tasking. Thank you for being patient. Where's your ball? Okay. Ready? You can get it. All right. Sergeant Rock number 404. This is definitely a reading copy. Normally $2. Make 2 is going to get that Black Panther at 75% off. I gotcha. If it's been a long time since you've called from me and you're watching on the experience, if you could please fill out the form just so that I have updated information. If nothing has changed, don't worry about it. If you're using all the same information that you always have, don't worry about that at all. If you're brand new, like on a Facebook page, just send me a direct message. I'm Jen King, the one that's running the show, and just say hi. That's all I need. Did your kitty play fetch? Ah! Yeah, our very first cat when we first got married was kind of a psycho kitty, and she would fetch, just not consistently. Not like this one. She'll always bring it back. Night Thrasher for control number 4, normally 2. This pile is the only pile that has weird randomness, I think. Web of Spider-Man number 98, Newsstand, normally 2. Roots of the Swamp Thing, number 3, Len Wein and Bernie Wrightson. This is normally 4. This one does have spine ticks. Hi, kitty. Where'd you put it? Okay, you've got to bring it back to me if you really want it. Marvel Comics Presents Ghost Rider number 123. It does have a fold. That is normally 2. Call him the Chaos Goblin, but he'll occasionally bring the ball back for us to throw. Yeah, the Jasmine was a psycho kitty because she didn't understand the difference between your legs and fabric. Or at least pretended that she didn't, and she would like crawl up your legs with her claws if she was really hyper. Or if you had your arms on the back of the couch, she would just run along the edge of the couch and just like tear around your arm. So we often had open kitty cat scratches, but I didn't mind because I loved her. The Ghost Rider goes to make 2. This is Iraq, Son of Thunder number 1, a nice reading copy, normally 2. Thor number 304, a reading copy with a Wrecking Crew, normally 2. All right, you guys found the kind of janky stuff. Let's see if this is janky too. And I think that's the only ones that are mixed bags. Okay, this is Phantom Stranger number 40, featuring the Dead Man. That's normally 9. It's a pretty decent shape one. Our rock goes. Yes, Unknown, you have got it. Yeah, everything that I'm showing on this side of the board, just don't think any of this stuff's going that way. That's a different collection. I can't do that with, otherwise I would. Okay, that one. Our rock goes to David. Boom. Okay. The Phantom Stranger I did. I'll put that down at the bottom. I've got Death's Head Gold 2, gold cover here. Normally $5. By the way, if you're on one of the channels and you're like, who in the world is Miss Jen talking to? Because you don't see them, just know it's because I am looking at them on the other channel. But I can see you by both. Punisher War Journal number 28, Dead Meat. Normally $2. Infinity Crusade number 1, normally $1. It's like 25-cent book right now. It actually is a low-key key in that book. Batman the Cult, book 3, Starlin and Wrightson, normally $8. That is a steal. Daredevil number 320. It's a first chapter and Fall from Grace. Normally $3. Punisher goes to make 2. If you're just joining us, my prices for shipping are same prices they've always been, up to 10 books for $6, 20 books for $8. We ship media rate all the time. DD goes to make 2. We do our invoicing on Wednesdays. That means you can shop with me tonight, and you can shop with me on Tuesday this week, which is new comic books plus any collections that get finished. And this week is going to be super special. Coming on Tuesday is the release of the first graphic novel for Dungeon Crawler Carl, which was going to make my friends everywhere very, very happy. And just be able to pay your bill in full within 24 hours of my Wednesday instructions for payment. That's how I keep everything cheap, because I get paid fast. Marvel Premiere number 40, featuring the Torpedo. That one's normally $2. Heck, some of the stuff I just read for fun. senses-shattering climax battle with the big man. He says, "You Rocketeers stay back. When it comes to handling novice superheroes, I don't need any help." Bah, bah, bah. Marvel Team Up, number 87, Spider-Man and the Black Panther. This one's a really decent copy, honestly. That one's normally $6. A4 Bates. We're rocking and rolling in these awesome 75% off goodies. Love me some Dungeon Crawler Carl. Staring at book 8, waiting to start it because I don't want to stay up later than I might already. I hear you. I'm actually about halfway through Dirty 20, which is a different book, but still related because it's also RPG related. Black Panther number 7 newsstand. This one's a really decent looking copy. Just some small bits of smash. That is normally $14.
You know the problem with Dungeon Crawler Carl?
What? Someone has a problem with Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Yes, when you're trying to Photoshop Pat's face into characters from Dungeon Crawler Carl, finding art that isn't originally AI and is actual art that you can then Photoshop and not have used AI is really hard because the graphic novel's not out yet. So there's very little of the art that's like regularly available outside of the webtoon graphic novel or the webtoon comics and fan art that comes from questionable sources. So it's becoming very hard to Photoshop Pat's head onto people from Dungeon Crawler Carl's bodies.
All of that makes it very difficult. All right, I see David calling. Death's Head Gold, Marvel Premiere Torpedo, Black Panther 7, just ahead of Make 2. I'm so sorry, Make 2 just got that Panther in right ahead of yours. Yeah, I don't know what to expect on. I don't know if I think it still releases on Wednesday since it's a regular.
Yes, it does.
Regular comic release. So.
Yes, it does.
And a Phantom goes to Jason Smith. Everyone's getting something. Thanks to everyone that got a copy of our variant Absolute Batman set from Liam Sharp. I was very thankful. We had a lot of people come in today to the store and buy some. So, and then we've got a big chunk headed out to our friends at Forbidden Planet. If you're from the UK, you can pick them up from them. Incredible Hulk number 263. Kind of a mid-grade book, normally $5. You've been attacked by landslide and avalanche. What's the likelihood you're going to have two, related named baddies attacking you at the same time? For Marvel, very high. Janky reading copy of Richie Rich Inventions number 20. Normally $3. And by the way, if you wonder where the normally prices came from, this is the person that brought in the collection to sell to me. They used an app also to look things up. And I told them I didn't think the app was super accurate. And so at 75% off, I feel like we're all safe. Archie at Riverdale High, number 81. Nice reader copy for $5 if you have friends that are in band. This is them doing band practice. Spider-Man number 42. This is a really nice copy. Iron Fist, normally $7. Oh, someone get ready to type fast. Black Panther number 8. This does have some corner smoosh, but it is a newsstand, normally $20. And then a jacked up copy of G.I. Joe number 2. I think it's a first print because it's a 60-cent book. Normally $5. Make 2, I see you're $8. Kind of feel like someone should buy that Joe just to read it because no one ever wants to touch their G.I. Joe number 2s. I think that G.I. Joe number 2 is the only G.I. Joe that I know of that has an extra print. Oh, Pat takes it. I'm getting it right. That's Pat, right? The Professor Nerdly.
Yeah, that's Pat.
Pat, I'm so sad I am not getting to come to the show. I really, really, really want to go, but also all my staff wants to go to this local convention, and they've worked so hard this year. All right, now I'm going to get to the Superman family, which is what someone asked us about earlier. So hold on to your butts. A bunch of Superman. The Supermans are actually pretty good. All right, Superman number 422. A really nice black and white Bolin cover. That one's normally 10. Sometimes you got to take the hit for your staff. Superman number 421, Trapped in Imp TV, normally 6. Maybe we'll get Kate to do a live show from the con floor just for you. Oh, I would so dig that. I'm trying to think of what Kate still had that I was just like, if I could fit it in my stuff, I would get it. Kind of like, I know she's got a bunch of Marvel and DC, but I don't want any of that. It's like I pretty much want everything that's not Marvel and DC.
And since Miss Jen won't be there, the other person who wants all of her not Marvel and DC has a shot at it. So she's like a little freaking out about it.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Kate is a lovely person who is taking care of her brother's stuff. It was Felix's Toy Box, I think was the name of the store. Very well-respected store from the area. And when I went there for the first time, I just went as like a guest of the convention and saw that she had a bunch of like underground stuff, which makes me super crazy. And she had stuff from like his office that was just like general ephemera. And I was like, please bring me more ephemera because I cannot get enough ephemera. Superman number 418, normally 8, the replacement. Number 416, this one's kind of a reader copy, The Ghost of Superman Future, normally 4. It's kind of hot with a full white beard. Superman 396, normally 8. Action Comics number 501, normally 6. Action 489, normally 6. Almost all of these are newsstand also. Collection was incredible. Oh yeah. I tried to talk her into like selling it all to me, but just like Mama from this collection, she has a very strong connection to it and wants to, she likes doing the show every year to like have connection to her brother, which I totally get. Action Comics number 508 is normally 5. Annual number 1 from 1987, Cry Vampire, great Art Adams cover, normally 6. Action Comics Annual 3, Armageddon 2001, normally 3. Action 601, Action Comics Weekly 601, normally 3. 80-page Giant Action Comics 600, normally 6. Action Annual, number 1 from 87. Goes to David. Did you lose your ball underneath the ottoman again? Of course you did. Of course. And, oh, that was the same one. Never mind. Hey, Chris. All right, this is a really cool old school Superman here. I'm going to do one more Superman pile, and then I'll skip to something else, and then we'll go back to Superman, just so we don't go blind with just Superman. 600, 601, David. Gotcha. It's so funny. Last week I was adding everybody's stuff together. David had a big old pile. And his total bill was so tiny. It's amazing how much really 75% off is. All right. Superman number 219. Really early stuff. Hooray for Clark Kent. And then you got says Clark Kent Hero, Superman Public Enemy. How does that happen? Normally 10. Cool old school. Superman number 14, Beyond the Void by Lantern's Light. If you want to see some Green Lantern mix-up here, that is normally 4. We're in the middle of John Byrne era here. Number 13 is normally 7. 219, it goes to my friend Pat. Superman 12, Lost Love, normally 7. I don't remember, was there any Brave and Bold in the bat piles? Oh. If there wasn't a ton. Like maybe one or two, TJ? Superman number 10, normally 7. I love that art. Holy cow. Make 2 takes 13. I'm very excited because we have like our Doom pool on the outside of our building. Like we've put it on the glass of our front windows. I got you 10 and 12. And people have started a hardcore vote. And I'm very surprised by what is currently in the lead for it. I really thought it was going to continue to be God Emperor Doom, but God, what was that thing that has been inching its way up? It's not Dino Doom, but it's something almost as ridiculous. Superman number 8, normally 8. Number 7 is normally 8. Really early burn goodies. Number 6 is normally 8. Destroy him. Number 5, The Mummy Strikes, normally 5. Nope, it wasn't Wolverdoom. We don't have that on the list. You can always add it, though. If you're local and you want to add it to the wall, you can write it in with the pen. We do it with like paint pen out there. Superman number 4 is normally 7. Number 3 with Darkseid, normally 8. Number 2 is normally 10. Uh-oh. It's going to secretly reveal. Number 4 goes to David. Back to some old school. This is Superman number 268. Super Spectacular Wild Weekend in Washington, guest starring Batgirl. That one's normally 11. Annual number 1. This one is from 1987, and that one's normally $7. Hey, Joseph. Annual number 1. Oh, this is Adventures of Superman Annual number 1, 1987 by Starlin, normally 6. This is what I know. It's a money shot. There's water in it.
Annual TJ, I'm calling gimmick infringement. Just throwing that out there. Doom Dugan is my joke, but that leads me to bring back the Doom we're going to meet in Avengers Doomsday is MF Doom.
I mean, I can get some posters pretty easily. I sell them all the time. I order them thinking it's kind of like funny and referential, and then they sell right away. Superman Annual number 2 from 1988. Shadows of the Past, normally 5. Wouldn't everyone be surprised if that was the way it was going to go down? Superboy, New Adventures of Superboy, number 11, normally 10. Special bonus, Misadventures of Super Baby. Annual 2 goes to Burka. Making sure I'm pulling the right Annual 2 for you. If it's not correct, let me know. Burka. Someday, Burka, when I'm super old, and I have a little seizures by looking at your little seizures calls, you can laugh at me. And old school Superboy number 175. Doomsday for Super Phantom. That's normally 8. That one's kind of cool. It says, "What have you done to our son?" And he says, "You can have his body, but his spirit and all his superpowers belong to me." He doesn't actually laugh. No laughing is apparent. I just made that up. I don't think I did these books last week. The ones that are down here in the front. I'm going to run through them real fast because I don't want to accidentally not do them. So tell me if they look familiar, and then I will stop calling it. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 36. This is a newsstand, normally 7. Warlord number, help me. It's a Mike Grell, but I can't see its number. I'm just going to make it up. Use this tape that just does not give up. Okay. Number 5. Warlord number 5, a reader, normally 10. Marvel Spotlight on Captain Marvel, number 3, normally 4. Eon Counter. I told you there's no balls up there. Kitty. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Spectacular Spider-Man number 38 with Morbius, normally 7. Brainy! Brainy and I have decided in our old age that we're going to start doing variants together for reasons. Or maybe we didn't decide it. Maybe we just realized that's a lot of books to sell. Maybe we want to share the load. Taking a break from slinging sandwiches. Decided to visit second favorite comic book retailer. I love it. I will take that. Spectacular 38 gets called by David. Kind of craving my turkey sandwich right now. Luke Cage Power Man number 46. Rage on Doomsday, normally 7. If you're just joining us, it's 75% off the books I'm showing right now. Captain America number 210 with the red skull. This one's got some weird staining here at the top and some other little defects. Normally 8. Marvel 2-in-1 number 58. Thing and Aquaman. Normally $3. Did you guys have a busy day at the sandwich shop, Brittany? Avengers number 169. Kind of mid-grade. Normally 8. Yeah, I'm down for it. Really, honestly, it makes it so that it's not so scary. Because if one of us does really well with it and the other one doesn't, then we can help the other one out by scooting copies around. Avengers number 191, the Gray Gargoyle, normally $5. I kind of feel like every retailer should have a buddy. Constant flow is good. That's what keeps businesses open, just some constant flow. Mighty Avengers number 255 is normally 7. I was going to ask you what your weather was like, but you always have beautiful weather, so. Avengers 190, Something Evil This Way Comes, and it also has Daredevil in it. It's normally $3. Mid-grade Fantastic Four 194, Doomed by Diablo. So George Perez cover, normally $4. King size annual Fantastic Four number 12, Fury in the Stars, guest starring the Inhumans, normally $5. Today was good weather here. A little bit hot, but it's supposed to rain kind of like nonstop for the next week. Although that changes all the time. The weather will say that, and then other things happen. Marvel 2-in-1, number 36, Thing and Mr. Fantastic. Also, Skull the Slayer, normally $6. Fantastic Four 213, normally $6. Hey, Brainy, do you have like a link for your online store? You should share it. Rain's a really good friend of mine. You should absolutely shop with him anytime you have a chance. He's got killer stock. Fantastic Four, $214, normally $4. Number 277. This one's got a nice little flip up in the corner, and that's normally $8. Cool Doctor Strange, Master of the Mystic Arts, normally number 38, normally $10. The last thing in this pile is a man called Nova, number 18, kind of a mid-grade, normally $9. Hey, Joe, welcome in. Okay, FF214 gets grabbed up by Pat. Thank you much. Keep on trying to put your stuff in Jason's pile. I'm going to move Jason's whole piece there. I want to mix everybody's stuff up. I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to do this pile. And then we can go to whatever pile you guys want to. If you have a pile that you've been itching to get to that I haven't gone to yet, let me know. Marvel 2-in-1, Impossible Man and the Thing, number 60, normally $3. Captain America and the Falcon, number 221, kind of a mid-grade, normally $8. Master of Kung Fu, number 82, normally $3. Ghost Rider number 40, normally $5. All right, I'm toying around with I haven't done not a comic book show in a while. For next week, do you guys want to do it out of the store and I can go through all of my little tchotchke kind of stuff? I got a ton of pins I could sell at really good prices, including Disney stuff, a bunch of little horror pins. Does anyone like pins? Would that be a fun show for y'all? Spectacular Spider-Man number 102, normally $2. A sandwich show. I would be down for that if the sandwiches were easy to get to. Incredible Hulk number 243, Death and Destiny, normally $5. I wonder if there was some kind of version of live show like we're doing here that would work for sandwich stuff or food stuff. Have to be somewhere you could get drone delivery or something. Amazing Spider-Man 171 with Nova and Photon, normally $17. Thor number 290, El Toro Rojo, normally $6. Will they be evil pins? Likely. I know I've got Glow in the Dark Vincent Price. I've got the Mike Myers pin. I've got a ton of, I own all the stock from Creepy Co, essentially. Claim a can of Spam. That could actually make work. We're talking about actually doing a sandwich truck as a satellite setup. That would be work good. And you know what I've also seen people do is that they'll do, I've seen this more for a Barbie drop or something, but they'll do a food truck and they will say, I'm going to be at this location, do it as a drop, they're doing drops now. They'll be like, follow our page. We are going to be at a specific place at noon. We will tell you in the drop. So then everyone can come and you can just say, we're only going to be here for an hour with this special sandwich and no other time. Very nice, very evil pins. Defenders, number 79, normally $9. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, number 13. Is he fighting he is fighting Tars Tarkus. Don't fight your best friend. That one is normally $5. Is that what it's called? Ghost Kitchens? I just think if I wasn't working all the time, and I would follow someone and actually show up and try their whatever crazy sandwich they're making for the day. It's funny how we've gone full circle on food trucks. It is true.
Speaking of very nice, very evil, did you see that Danhausen got his first major brand endorsement announced today?
With?
He would be the celebrity face of Count Chocula.
Oh my gosh, how cool would that be?
The first time in the 55-year history of that brand that they're using a celebrity endorsement for Count Chocula.
Are they going to start having Count Chocula more than just like at Halloween? Or is that just we only get Boo Berry and
I don't know. I don't have any swing at General Mills.
no. Okay, so Brandy says he experimented with making pizza there. Food truck drops used to be all the rage. Used to follow on Twitter and find out where some of the food trucks would be setting up. We around here, people have started to just like have food truck courts. They just like have a lot that they all are there kind of permanently, and that's cool too. Marvel's Greatest Comics number 78, The Monster from the Lost Lagoon, normally 3. Gun Runner number 2 is 4. No lie, my favorite food truck lure is from a movie called Chef. Jon Favreau. If you've never seen it, it is one of those feel-good movies and also makes you hungry. Conan the Barbarian number 169, normally 5. Also stars John Leguizamo. Ghost Rider number 27 with a Manticore, normally 10. Conan the Barbarian number 85 with Zula. This might, it is the origin of Zula the Black Barbarian. And that is normally 7. Conan the Barbarian number 83 with Man Dragons, normally 6. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, number 1, normally 8. I feel like there was someone doing John Carter last week. Invaders number 25, normally 4. Chef is amazing. I'm telling you, right? Yep. And I like so much that even though Jon Favreau, like, and his wife are separated or canceled or whatever, that they still somehow make their relationship work. Carter, number 1 goes. Okay, David.
Oh, listen, if you were in a relationship with Sofia Vergara, you'd figure that one out because she's got that Modern Family money.
Yeah.
And the syndication on that alone, man.
She's so daggum pretty. I'm not jealous about it. I'm just acknowledging it. Okay. I have Secrets of Haunted House number 44. This is Bernie Wrightson covers. I have the regular non-newsstand. It's in pretty good condition, this one. And that one's normally 25. And then I have a newsstand, and it has some spine interestingness. And that one's normally 25. Secrets of Haunted House number 3. Got some little bends in it. Normally 5. Oh man, we're not doing this right. All of these spooky ones we need to do, like if there's a witch, a window, and a skeleton, we gotta drink some of our. I have Dr. Pepper Blackberry in here. The only chef it recognizes is the Lenny Henny BBC show from the 80s. Oh, the only one you recognize. You didn't ever watch Julia Childs? All right, this is the Black Hood, number 4. Normally $2.
I stayed up till 2 o'clock this morning watching Michael Simon cooking shows.
Oh, very cool. Oh, we're so close on this one. This one is Secrets of Sinister House number 16. This one's got a skeleton riding a house with lots of windows, but no witch. Dadgummit. Normally 6.
Yeah, but if the house is sentient so that the skeleton can ride it, like that's got to count for something.
I don't think it is. I think you just put it on top of a car and he's riding it like a Bronco. What's going on here? I got yours, David. I don't know. What is the definition of a chef? What do you have to do to be a chef?
You have to cook food.
Just anybody? Anything?
I mean, there are actual like definitions, but like that certainly there are qualifications for people to be like, yes, chef. But like, I'm a chef because I cook barbecue. But like, I couldn't cook French food in like a French restaurant. Like, it's about training, I would imagine. Like a classically trained chef can cook anything, whereas a backyard chef can only cook crap you can cook in your backyard. Or in Brainy's case, a sandwich chef are those kids who work for Brainy.
I guess so. Hey, Pat, do you need the house skeleton driver? Do you want one of those? I'll put it right here and you tell me if you need the house driver. We're just going to call it house driver. There is a chef school. That is true. Brainy was trained to make the sandwiches. He does an amazing job at sandwiching. All right. Secrets of Haunted House. Number 2. We got a skeleton, no windows, and no witch. Do you have a guy who's an escaped prisoner, it looks like? Normally $5. You have a certificate. Yeah. I think most restaurants now, you have to have somebody on staff that has been gone to like health certificate training.
Food safe certification.
That's it. That's the thing. All right. Secrets of Haunted House number 4. This is a wedding. There is a skeleton and there is kind of an archway window in the back. And there is a witch at the very top in the little indicia. I think we'll count it. That's normally 10. We have a witch, a window, and a skeleton. Salute. Yes, please. Okay. Pat, I will get you the house-driven car. I gotta come up with a good name for that. Secrets of Haunted House number 1. This one is kids hiding under a boat while they're getting attacked by some kind of sea monster. That is normally 15. All right, Brainy. I'm so glad to see you, man. This
Send me meatball sub.
Make me meatball sub. We're gonna always say that every single time we hear from you. Secrets of Haunted House number 33. This one's kind of a real messed up cover. Life and Death of Voodoo Drums. I don't know why he priced it at 13, but that's what's on it. Maybe if it's in perfect condition, it's $1 billion book. Scary Tales, Charlton Comics number 28. Mid-grade says The Gift to Gifford, my friends, and this The Gift to Gifford, my friends, and determine if this isn't precisely what you want for Christmas. I don't want a demon, thank you. That's normally 13. Charlton Comics Scary Tales number 24, kind of a lower grade book with some foxing, normally 10.
Scary Tales are great. They're like goofy horror sometimes.
Are they?
And other times they're like Temu EC. Like sometimes they're goofy and sometimes they're trying so hard to be legit horror that they like, I don't know, they like it's so earnest. It's great.
Make 2, I got you number 1. Scary Tales number 22. You can't marry him, Mary. He's a cold-blooded killer, and I'm the one he killed. The Triangle. Da-da-da. Normally 8.
Today we would call that a thruple.
Yeah. Ghost Manor number 52. Low grade Charlton. Normally 13. Ghostly Tales number 143. Charlton, low grade, normally 13. I question this guy's pricings. Those are just crazy. Ghost number 97 with the Spectre and Dr. 13, normally 9. All right, I've done all this stuff that's down here. Let's go back to some soups because I know people were liking the soups. Then I can go through some of the Batmans, and then when we get to the hour mark for sure, I'm going to go over and do the more key stuff so that you guys don't miss that, and then we can go back and finish the 75% off, okay? Okay, Superman number 27. It's part of Invasion Aftermath, and that's normally 8. These are actually really decent copies. These aren't crazy beat like the other stuff. Superman number 26. Normally 8. A little bit of voodoo. The hoodoo so well. Superman
I can't believe
number...
we both had the same thought there.
Did we? Of course we did.
Yes. I almost said it.
The Ghost with Spectre for TJ. Where did I put that down? It's going to be here, right? There.
Hey, TJ, should I get Miss Jen's opinion on the thing we debated on my show earlier?
Ooh, was there a debate?
A little bit. Marvel published a comic that said, what if Spider-Man hadn't been bitten by a radioactive spider? And my comment is, it'd be one thing if it was, what if Peter Parker hadn't been bitten by a radioactive spider? But my contention is that if Spider-Man hadn't been bitten by a radioactive spider, he would have just been man.
Just would have been
You only
man.
be Spider-Man once you're bitten by a radioactive spider.
By the way, Baby doesn't like to be held at all, so that she's putting up with this is pretty awesome. Hi, Baby. All right. But she loves getting patted. She just doesn't want to be up in people's arms. She must have had in her previous life a little bit of trouble with maybe someone too young tracking her around or something. Superman number 25, normally 7. Looks like he accidentally killed Lois. Oops. Superman number 24, normally 8. Number 23 is normally 11. It has a nice magnolia cover. And then there is Silk Kyle. Is there a comma in there? Silk, comma, Kyle? Or just Silk Kyle?
Well, no, then we discussed Silk and Spider-Gwen, which are, again, sufficient names. If you're someone not Peter Parker who gets bitten by a radioactive spider and you want to call yourself Silk, that's fine. Or you want to call yourself Spider-Gwen, that's fine. They're not good names, but they are acceptable names. But to say, what if Eddie Brock had gotten bit by a radioactive spider, then Eddie Brock would have been Spider-Man.
Exactly. Burka, I got you.
No, I've not spent a lot of hours thinking about this.
Not at all.
No. Not like it's my job.
I mean, I don't know if everybody had a small heart attack when we got to see finally Superman get the Venom symbiote. It's like it's over for everybody now. Superman 22, John Byrne, normally 10. Paulson, I see you watching over on CBSN. It is 75% off the books I'm showing right now. This stuff I'm about to start, and that's all key stuff. That's going to be normal as priced. Superman number 21, normally $6. Looks like Supergirl.
One of the books on FOC on Monday is what if Thor had gotten the Venom symbiote? Which I think is a pretty OP character. Like, let's be real, you have the hammer and your Venom.
I think it powers him down, honestly.
I mean, maybe, but I would love to see Venom. I would love to see Venom swing Mjolnir. But we were talking about who's left to put the Venom symbiote on. And it's what if Carnage got the Venom symbiote? So now you have the two? Who's left?
I don't know. Superman number 20, Men of Steel, guest starring Doom Patrol, normally 8. Superman number 19, normally 6. Number 18, this is another awesome Mignola cover, normally 9. Number 17, normally 7. Would Venom be worthy? See, there's the question. The answer is no.
Well, Thor is worthy, and just because he has a symbiote does not make him unworthy.
Be worth discussing. 17 gets grabbed up by David.
I mean, if you read Original Sin, there's not much that would make you, that it would take to become unworthy. But at the same time, like, it's not hard to get your worthiness back.
Do we ever really find out exactly what was whispered in his ear by Fury?
Yeah, it had something to do with somebody's kid.
Hmm.
It wasn't a great payoff, I'll be real honest.
Yeah, I mean, because the problem is that if something you hear makes you unworthy, then it has to be something that you feel, not that the hammer feels. Because nothing changed between the hammer and Thor. It was what Thor had as knowledge that changed.
Right. It was that Thor had a kid, or that Thor wasn't Odin's son, or it was very like Lauren Lake's paternity court.
Mm-hmm. Has the Predator or any aliens got this symbiote yet?
No, but I don't think they technically exist in the same universe.
Yeah, we haven't seen them. Well, I mean, there's aliens and Superman have crossed over. And Predator and Black Panther have. So technically, yeah, they could. Jeff the
True,
Land
now that you
Shark.
say that.
Jeff the Land Shark's dangerous enough. We don't need him to have that too. What if
They've
Darth
done it?
Vader? That would be an interesting thing. He already has Force. Think on that. All right, Superman number 16. He says, "Kick me hard." That's normally 10. Superman number 15 is 7. We've already shown one of those. Ooh, how about Superman number 1 from 1987, normally 4. As far as I know.
Although, thinking about it, Jeff the Land Shark as Venom might have just been a variant cover. I don't know that it was a story point.
I think there's a character that has been showing up as kind of like a little mush pile. And that one, I think, has some promise. I think a little birdie whispered in my ear that character is going to be something soon. I can't remember who told me. All right, we're going to do some Batman real fast, and then we're going to go to here because then we're going to be at time here. Batman number 377 from 1984. That one is normally 5. These are good looking copies. Has Speedball Pennant's been venomized? Let's do some research.
I want Four Bushman to be venomized.
That'd be good.
Of course, I want Four Bushman to just be in every book.
Mm-hmm. He should be in the corner of every single thing that happens. Mm-hmm. Batman 376, normally 5. Batman 375, normally 6. Batman number 374, normally 9. If you're looking for stuff to fill your collection, this is pretty spectacular stuff here. Number 372, normally 10. Batman number 371, with it scratched out, and it says Catman. So if you're a Catman collector, that's normally 6. Batman number 370, normally 7. Batman 451, normally 6, is a Joker cover. 424 is normally 7. Pretty iconic cover here. This is number 422, normally 7. That is Starlin. 370, sorry, Burka. Gotcha. Batman number 420. This is parts of the 10 Nights of the Beast where you get introduced to KG Beast. That's normally $9. Make 2 gets $422. Number 419, more of the KG Beast. This is normally $8, although his outfit here makes me giggle quite a bit. He looks a little bit like an S&M random guy. And 417 is part 1 of that story by Starlin, and that's normally $8. Remember, KG Beast is the guy who shoots Dick Grayson in the head, and he becomes Rick Grayson for a while. And everyone hated that story a lot. Batman number 416 is $6. Batman 412, this one's got a lot of ripple action in it. This one needs pressed. It has the mime, normally $4. Number 411 is normally $11. It has half facer or two face, sorry. And number 410 is normally $7.
Okay, I didn't know this, but The Punisher and The Thing are in a new play on Broadway that is an adaptation of the film Dog Day Afternoon.
How? Why?
Well, it's John Barenthal and Eben Moss-Bacharach are playing the leads in the stage play of Dog Day Afternoon, and now I want them to film that because I think that's a license to print money.
410. It's a very interesting concept. Okay, 410 goes. All right, of the things now that are over here, that are over here at regular price that I just looked up, is there anything that you guys are specifically interested in? They are not anything that's in the pile is not related to anything behind it. They are very interestingly mixed up. There are some expensive keys and there are some very affordable minor keys in there. It's not all Scaryville. And I did want to show you guys, this is not currently for sale, but I did want to show you up close the cool original art pages that I got as part of the exclusive that we made for Megalith. So I got 2 original pages by La Rosa, and they're out of issue number 3. So it's a little bit spoilery what I'm about to show you, I guess. This was issue number 3, page 7. That's all original art. This is the kind of stuff I saw at Comics Pro that made me want to make an entire book with the original pen and ink, because this is just through the roof gorgeous stuff. And then this is maybe my favorite picture of all time. I got Kaiju and Mech in this one. This is them going head to head. If you don't have Megalith in your pull boxes, you should. First issue was so good. Okay, Predator stack. Here we go. All right, this is Predator number 1 in VF minus. It just has some small stresses. It is first print. That is $50. I have it nice and low because it's not the perfect thing. And I will say that it's pretty minor. I can actually get you so you can see them. There you go. Also in that pile is Amazing Spider-Man number 796. This one is $8. And it's just super awesome cover. If I found out why they were put in the key pile, I wrote it at the top. This is one I think it was just because it was just such a great cover. All right, this is really Wolverine number 25, but it was put as an homage to Fantastic Four 112. It is the cool lenticular cover. Let's see if I can get it. There you go. So there's Wolverine. That's Dakin and Gabby, I think. And the other one is just the regular fight with Thing and Hulk. And that's just $5.
Definitely need more Dakin. I've decided. There's just not enough.
Yeah. He's good in anger. Nightwing number 81. This is the B cover. Nope. This is a second print. Sorry. Redondo cover. And that is 10. Nightwing of any kind from that run is so sought after. I'm just going to go straight down the wall here. I put this in here, even though it's not really a key, because the series is so good. I've actually started recommending this as graphic novels to some of my locals, and now there's a whole group of them that has started reading Redneck. This is Redneck number 1, Donny Cates, first print, just $5. What happens when you have two warring vampire families? One likes to keep a low presence, and the other one wants to just kill everything it sees. Then you have a war on your hands, especially if you're in West Texas. So think normal cowboy kind of like fight. And also they just happen to be vampires. Plus there's a little romance that goes on. It's not your normal kind of romance. Avengers No Surrender number 682. This one is what they say is the first appearance of Immortal Hulk. Don't get me started. That one's 10. Claim Thing Hulk cover. Okay. That was the flashy one. There it is. That one went to Mate. Okay, this is Spider-Verse number 1. It's the first appearance of Lady Spider, and it's a very affordable $5. Getting excited for the next Spider-Verse. Pretty good key here. This one is Superior Iron Man number 1. First Endo Sim armor, sorry. And it is a $30 book. Okay. Kyle, when your nephew comes over, I know that you're playing hide and go seek, but does he have any other things that he's just like every time he has to play this one game?
There was a very large amount of freeze tag today.
Ooh.
But he and my dad have a bunch of like recurring games that they play that I am not allowed to be a part of. Because I don't know the rules or the characters or the which plushie is on which team.
My dad used to play with the boys when they were little. Actually, he played up until they were, much bigger than it allowed. He would put his legs on the ottoman and have them come up on the ottoman side, and they needed to crawl across his legs. And he was like, "Oh, you have to pay your toll," and they'd pretend they put a coin in his shoe, And then they get in the middle of the bridge, and he would shake and shake and shake, and then open up the legs. And they'd fall down, and they'd try to hold on to one leg, and eventually they'd end up in his lap. And they played that for so many times, and at some point it became ridiculous because they could lay from his feet to his belly.
Well, Jackson's favorite thing seems to be, I'm going to make up a game in the moment that we're going to play. And the rules make no sense. And I'm not going to follow even the rules that I've made up. And you guys are going to play it wrong, and I'm going to get mad.
Oh, yep. Do you guys have any things you used to play with Grandpa that was just a thing that between you and Grandpa, nobody else knew the rules to the game? You only played it when you went to Grandpa's house. Hey, Brendan's on. Hey, Brendan. All right, this one
tomorrow. tomorrow will be the day when the game makes the most sense, because tomorrow is water balloon fight day.
Oh yeah, the rules are pretty straightforward for that.
Yeah.
You're gonna get wet.
Uh-huh.
All right, this is Blade number 5. This is the first battle between Blade and Wolverine, and it's hilarious because this front cover has Blade smiling, just the fun, everything is great smile. But if you look at it closely, Wolverine's got his claws through his head. That is $10. Look at, he's just like, this is great, and then pow. All right, Detective Comics number blah 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 408, I believe. First Anarchy, $5. That book continues to be nice and affordable.
I don't think enough people know how important Anarchy actually is.
I'm
like
sure
as a Batman character.
Mm-hmm. Can you fill everybody in? Why?
Well, it's one of those characters that in a world where you have Jason Todd got what he had coming to him, and Dick Grayson kind of hates Batman, and well, a lot of Batman's former wards kind of hate Batman, and you have Anarchy, who also hates Batman, but also hates Green Arrow and many others, but still wants to help them.
Very complex character.
Basically, the DC equivalent of Spite.
All right. All new Captain America #1, the Remender run #1. That is $5.
Oh, so good, Rick Remender.
Love it. I love this cover. This is Catwoman #39 from the New 52 run. It's a really gorgeous Jay Lee cover. And that's normally $5. Sorry, I said normally. That is $5.
I saw a video today of G. Willow Wilson and Torrin Grunbeck talking about relationships in the Batman universe. And it basically, the end is Torrin Grunbeck talking about how she's just trying to find more scenarios to write where Selina and Batman hook up.
I like that. This is Catwoman New 52 #39, but it's the Harley Quinn variant. And that one's $7. Look at the like snarl she's got on her face. Mortal Kombat X. I believe it's X. Maybe this isn't X. Maybe it's just straight up Mortal Kombat. Hope please. I can't see into this little sticker, and I can't get into the book. We're just going to guess. Mortal Kombat #2, Blood Ties Part 2, $7. All right. In this collection, there was a whole bunch of, like, you remember the action figures that would come with a comic book? And then that comic book that was in the action figure becomes worth something? That's some of these. This is Astonishing X-Men #6, but it is the one from the action figure. And you know it because it says not for sale on it. This one is worth $12. This is Green Arrow from New 52. It's the first part of the Outsiders War, Return to the Island. And it's #26. This one is $8. It's neat because down here at the very bottom, it says Spear Clan, Control, Persuasion, Endurance. It's Lemire. If you've never had a chance to read Lemire doing Hero, there you go. And then this is a lenticular that doesn't have a very good lenticular change. This is Darkseid #1 or Justice League 23.1. That one is $5. See how it doesn't really change a whole bunch? It just looks more like just 3D.
Yeah, a lot of those lenticulars back then were real disappointing.
Yeah, they hadn't quite figured it out, I don't think.
They tried hard, but yeah, they hadn't quite figured out the technology yet.
Hey, Cody. All right. There are a couple Rick and Morty #1s on the board, but this one is a third print #1 for Rick and Morty. They're having ice cream. So that makes it just $10. Okay. has claims Nightwing 81. Okay, that was this other pile. Right? The first one? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the ship. Wait, Caspar is Elvis, right? Am I doing this wrong?
Yes, no, that's correct.
I just thought about it, like, hey, I know who that is. Venom, number 38, first appearance of Mania. That one is 15. Star Wars Legacy, number 8. That one's 10. Raiders from the Ring. A-Force, number 1. First Singularity. That one's $7. Mortal Kombat X, number 3 is 15. More blood ties. Spider-Gwen, number 1 from the Latour series. That one is 10. If you just joined us, we've just done the top part here of the more key stuff. We've got all these still yet to come for you. And then we're going to go back and finish up the 75% off stuff that we didn't finish yet. Spider-Man 2, the first appearance of the Evil Miles, you saw at the end of the last film. That one is normally 10. I don't know why I say normally for these. They are 10. Thanos Rising, number 2, is the origin of Thanos. That one's $5. Another one of those cool comics that came out of the action figures. This is Uncanny X-Men 201. That one is 9. Silk, number 1. First solo Cindy Moon. That one is 10.
Did you know that next year Marvel gets the rights to Miles Morales back for movies?
What they gonna do? What they gonna do?
Probably mess it up.
I mean, I kind of hope they don't try to bring him in at the age that he's going to be at the end of these of the animated stuff. Kind of want to give them a chance to have him in his younger, less jaded self.
Well, I mean, at this point, Sony at one point had the chance to cast Donald Glover as Miles Morales. At this point, they're going to cast Danny Glover. Because they're going to mess it up.
Younger. All right. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, number 6, is the first appearance of Koi Boy. He's also on the front cover. That one is $5. And it's Koi, K-O-I, Boy, B-O-I, Koi Boy. Star Wars, number 6 is the first Santa Staros. 5. Savage Avengers, number 22. First appearance of Savage Ghost Rider. $5. Amazing Spider-Man, number 799. This is basically second appearance of Red Goblin in a really killer cover. That one is 5. Harley Quinn 42, first appearance of Old Lady Harley for 8. Weirdly, not the only appearance of old somebody in this pile. Star Wars Annual number 4, first mention of Darth Atris, and that one is 8. Mad Max. They did these kind of like little one-shots of Mad Max Fury Road in which they focused on specific characters. This one is Nux and Immortan Joe. Thank goodness for Nux. It gave us an amazing actor who I don't know that we had seen before this, but certainly has gone on to great things. This one is 10. Immortan Joe made me super uncomfortable, which is, I think, what was supposed to happen. Superior Spider-Man number 25, part of Darkest Hour. That one is 10. Star Wars Crimson Empire Council of Blood, Dark Horse Comics number 1, $5. Oh, I forgot to write anything down about that one. This cover is spectacular. Batgirl number 37, New 52, first appearance of Dagger, $5. Batgirl 37 from the New 52. This is the awesome Darwin Cook cover, and it is 8. From the action figure, this is X-Men 97, 10. The Initiative number 1 with Omega Flight. It ain't Captain America, it says. This is the harder to find second printing, but still very affordable, $5. And from Collected Comics, this is their variant for Afterlife with Archie number 1. And that one is $5.
It's one of my favorite store exclusive variants is that Collected
It's just so cool.
Archie. Yeah.
Just a simple reflection of their store logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Argument that the real first appearance of Old Lady Harley was Batman Beyond as Nana Harley. We can have that argument. That'd be fine. All right. Here's a big fire key. This is Venom number 3, first appearance of Null. It only has this one dumb tick. One dumb tick. See it? It's right there. It's on white, so it doesn't break color. I just put 100 on it, even though these usually are 125 or more. You want the Rick and Morty from the spot here? Okay. And there's going to be a first print also in these piles, Elvis. Then you can have all the cool stuff. Oh my gosh, I just found a really good pen. That one actually works. All right, Captain Marvel number 17. This is the second appearance of Kamala Khan, and it is 20. And number 14, first Kamala Khan. That one is 85. The boxes did surprise me. There's some really good stuff in here. Dumb Tick was in the pile below it. Yeah, TJ.
Spoon.
The spoon. Guardians of the Galaxy number 5. First Angela appearing in the Marvel Universe. That's 10. Here is the Rick and Morty number 1 first print. That is 180. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put these down real fast because they make me nervous. Hold on to them. Okay. The other Rick and Morty goes. I think we know now that Elvis likes Rick and Morty. Okay. These were interesting. These were ones he obviously picked up at local conventions, but they're really, really gorgeous. So I don't know how to I priced them because there's no listings for them at all. And they look like professional work by people that we would actually know. This is Man of God #4 from Pinwheel Press. Both the regular and the Virgin sketch, they are fully autographed. There's everyone that worked on the book is all autographed up, and that's $50. And then as a big set, I've got Wilder the preview, the #1, and a #1 variant. They're all signed. And the people that are on this is Kidwell, Mangum, Young, and Swinney. I don't know if any of those are the right ones, but this is like when I tell you, like, some stuff like this sometimes is people's early work. I'm happy to research it for you. I just didn't have a chance before the show to look at it. Okay, this is Spider-Verse #2. First Spider-Punk on any cover. That is 10. There he is, floating around. Moon Knight #1. This is the Romita Jr. cover, and that's 10. Spawn's Universe #1. This one is the really awesome second print sketch cover. It's just $6, which is the cover price. Hey, Mark, how are you doing? This is All New X-Men #40. This is one of those, when I looked it up, I was like, I couldn't remember anything about this being key. But this is actually the book in which Iceman comes out publicly. And that one is 10. And it's got a really cool cover. It's the Utopians. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme #1. That one is 10. Jason! Okay. I don't think I've ever owned one of these. I didn't know it existed. This is Umbrella Academy. Legit Umbrella Academy #1. 1 in 10 cover. And that one's 100. Have you guys ever seen this cover? Who knew? I've got Darth Vader #1. This is the action figure variant cover. $8. Excuse me. Star Wars Darth Vader #1. This is the Gillen run. 1 in 50. Alex Ross cover. That one's $60. Just so pretty. It's like Darth doing the superhero landing. How about this one? Did you know this one was a key? What If featuring Planet Hulk is the first appearance of Scar, which is a Hulk's son. That's just $15. We've seen Scar. They showed us him one time. Dark Horse Presents #24 is The Origin of the Aliens, and that is 12. Edge of Venomverse #3. This is the Matina cover, and that is 7. Oh, sorry, I got my hand right in the middle of his face. That's rude. That is what happens if you give Venom the penance stare. It's terrifying. Star Wars Screaming Citadel #1. This is a variant cover. That one is $7. Amazing Spider-Man #797. This one happens the issue before we get the first Red Goblin. And that one is 5. Hey, Bill, welcome in. Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters Jabba the Hutt #1. This is the first appearance of Diva Lumpop, I think is what it says. That one's $5. This is what happens when you have a bad Sharpie when you're writing. And there's one issue of Dark Knight's Metal in here. This one is first print number 3. And it's just $5. We're going to read another series in which Scott Snyder killed it. I'm teasing you guys with a super rare tick over there. Okay. This is Thrawn number 6. It's the first R. Alain, and it is $20. I'm so bad at hyphenated names or weird, crazy Star Wars names. Okay, here's the other old lady somebody. This is Old Man Hawkeye number 5, first appearance of Old Lady Hawkeye, and it is $5. It's got a cool cover. Moon Knight number 195, first appearance of the collective, or first collective, and that is $5. Bill, how are you doing, my friend? I am working on these keys, which we are down to just this last pile I'm going to have in my hand, and then I'm going to go back to this stuff over here, which is 75% off. Amazing Spider-Man number... I think this is also a number 1. This is Spencer Legacy 602. Nope, 802. That went 6. Sorry. Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi Force Storm number 1. That one's $25. That guy's dope. I don't know his name though. Anyone else know their Star Wars? And our final minor key pile over here. All right. These, there are none listed online. There are no historical sales of this book. So take that for what you want. They made a limited edition of 250 of these books. It is The Tick from San Diego Comic-Con from 2015. I have number 202 and number 144. They are autographed, which is insane. And I put $100 on there because you're not going to ever get them autographed again. So there is the number 202, and that's the number 144. Okay, I'll put that one there. Keep it safe. It makes me nervous. I need to put them in top loaders, but I don't have any top loaders at home. All right, this is something I could not find, but this is probably because it's a small press something. It's called Sleepy Time Haunts. It's a number 1 of 2, Tony Castile. And it is signed by Raymond somebody, who's probably did the art inside. It's from 2002, and it's a number 85 of 100 copies. I just put down $20. Dawn of the Jedi goes. I think I put that all right here. Boop. Goes to Elvis. Elvis. Someone came in today that had been previously looking at the first Iron Man. And he was a little bit crushed that it was in your pile. I said, it's his to have. You gotta go faster than that. Okay. Miss Marvel number 13. This is the first appearance of Cameron the Inhuman. And that one is $5. Batman Arkham Knight number 1. This is from 2015. It is the first appearance of Arkham Knight in comic books. That one is $5. Batman 29 0 Year. Nice Capullo cover. Also $5. Walking Dead number 138 is the first full appearance of Alpha, and that one's 5. Yes, there's no boss up there, girl. I already told you that. I already told you. What you think you're looking for? No, it's not in there. Harley Quinn number 16. This is the like poster variant. That one is 15. Nova number 29, first Warbringer. That one is 5. So many first appearance ones are so for hello? Don't mind us. It's a cat attack. Amazing Spider-Man number 12, the first looks like it says Leopardon spider. This front cover is super crazy. That's $8. Look at these crazy people. Almost looks like a vampire gathering, but I don't think they are. Kitty. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, number 1. This one's a Diodato variant, and that one is 10. All right, this one's really, really cool. This is a Star Wars number 1. It's been signed by a bunch of people. I think one has been signed by an Ewok, because that's what I can read. It says Mergs Apostico Ewok Top Cat. And another one I cannot read. There's 2 other names on here. I just put 25 on it since I don't really 100% know who signed them. I just know that he went to a ton of conventions and got a bunch of stuff signed. Like even his, we got his collection of DVDs and Blu-rays and all that stuff, and he has a bunch of stuff signed by the bunch of the actors and stuff. And last but not least, this is Amazing Spider-Man 11, first appearance of Solus, and it is 8. Solus, S-O-L.
I only have one signed Blu-ray.
Who'd you get to sign it?
William Daniels. It's a 1776. And he spelled his name wrong.
He spelled his own name wrong? No.
Well, I got him talking, and he got a little distracted talking about the musical 1776. And in doing so, he started to write Benjamin Franklin, even though he played John Adams. And so I definitely have one signed by William Daniels.
Close enough. All right.
I'm the only one who has one.
You are now welcome to make offers on the super expensive goodies here. I'm now doing the 75% off stuff that we did not do before, so now we're at 75% off. So if you're paying attention for those things, now is your time again. Superman Family, number 199, normally 7. DC Comics presents Superman and Vigilante. This is number 92. That one is 7. DC Comics presents number 58, Superman and Robin and the Elongated Man, and it's a newsstand, normally $3. And no more hands. DC Comics presents, this is a number 1, Superman and the Flash. It's got general damage to this one. That one's normally 10. They're number 1. World of Smallville, number 4, normally 6. World of Smallville, number 3, normally 6. Hey, Michael. Welcome. We're doing 75% off books right now. The stuff I'm showing you. Number 1 goes to David. Felt bad for the guy who came and picked up our mail today. We had so many big pieces going out. So even if I don't ever remember to send you your tracking, just message me if you really do need it, if you think something's missing. But just know we ship everything within 24 hours, or barring that 48 hours if we've got like a big release happening. So World of Smallville number 2 is normally 6. And World of Smallville number 1 is normally 7. World of Metropolis. Oh, look here, we can go backwards. World of Metropolis number 4 is $5. Let's see how many of these we've got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. World of Metropolis number 2 is 6. And World of Metropolis number 1 is 6. All right. Oh, and now we're into Batman. That's all the Superman from that file. Okay. Batman number 385. A nice rainy day. Normally $4. Batman number 384 is normally $6. Oh, Calendar Man. Most evil, dastardly bad guy of all time. Batman number 382 is $5.
Calendar Man is the only villain that can be defeated by a Beatles song.
Yesterday?
8 days a week.
Oh, daggum it. I guessed wrong. Have all the EXP Ben 10s gone out? Yeah, TJ, yours came with the stuff that you bought from me. If you bought stuff from me this last week, it went out with your stuff from me. Just, it made more sense than shipping them separately from each other. Safety in numbers. Make 2, 382. Coming, the next in dangerousness is Condiment Man. And then maybe Kite Man. Batman number 381. It's normally.
Can you imagine a modern Condiment Man take? That dude would be squirting sriracha in people's eyes and like, any of those sauces from the hot ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wouldn't be the same kind of goofiness that it was back in the day. No. It would be legit dangerous.
Those pepper stuff.
It would be legit dangerous because, he would know all about Scoville units and.
Oh, yeah. Absolute Condiment Man. Oh, that's terrifying.
Sold. Absolute Condiment King. I'm texting Scott Snyder.
379 is $5. Mad Hatter. More Mad Hatter in 378. Normally 6. What do you guys want to see next? We know that there's a surprise in Absolute Catwoman. They've already said there's a character that's going to blow our minds. And we know that already they've pre-sold out Absolute Green Arrow and have already started a second print, even ahead of it actually reaching stores. So this is a reminder, add it to your pull box so you don't get lost. What characters do you want to see absoluted? Adventures of Superman number 449, normally 8. And number 450, normally 7. Banished.
See, I feel like the answer is Absolute Booster Gold. But yeah. I feel like that would just be Ford Fairlane.
Ford Fairlane. All right, more Bat goodies. Absolute Firestorm. Hey, after reading, did you guys read Fury of Firestorm number 1 or number 2? Really amazing start. Although I will say number 2 felt like it was a little bit also recapping what we already knew. So I don't think they needed number 2. And Kite Man. Gotta have Kite Man. Kite Man has already had a great origin. He's kind of heartbreaking already. Batman New Adventures 409, normally 10. Batman 401. This one's got some overall damage, normally 5, the Magpie. Batman 400, normally 6. This one's got a really nice Sienkiewicz cover. Batman 399, normally 5. Absolute Bawana Beast. Oh, daggum, hitting hard. David wants 400. Okay. Thanks,
See, I
y'all, for
feel like
low key. I think my husband comes home from working out after, because he goes and works out while I do this. Low key, if I move all of the books that you guys claimed, he's like, "Oh, did you have a bad show, baby?" Like, no, we had a great show.
Okay, so I feel like the answer to who should be absoluted next is Deathstroke.
But they've already shown him.
He needs his own series, though.
Oh, well, maybe. We've already got all the Bat Boys because they all showed up in the Robins. Although we don't have any origins for them. We haven't met them yet. We've only just kind of seen them standing and looking cool.
I mean, is the answer we need absolute Lucius Fox?
Ooh, maybe. Although it kind of feels like Batman doesn't need any like tech people, but maybe if he could do more if he had help with that. Batman number 398, normally 5. Although in this world, he would have to just be like the construction foreman that we know that he's been working with, but we've never seen yet. And then like he's like, "I'm on to you, man." And then he's like, "You have to work with me now, or you have to die." Sorry. Batman 395, normally 6. Batman 394, normally 4. Guy's trying to use a sword on him. He's on a horse. Number 393 is normally 5. The issue of Batman with the decapitated head was the first such cover in a number of years. I can't remember what the number was. The one, this one was like had looks like a voodoo head. That one's a little disturbing. Batman Annual number 12. A nice Kaluta cover, normally 6. And do stick around after my show because it looks like Tony and Tom are going to have you a crazy show. I saw their opening board. Batman 392, normally 3. And if you missed Kyle's show, which came on right before mine, you can go back and watch it, and I'm sure connect with him and claim things that were not claimed because there was cool stuff in this show. Batman 390, normally 6. 389, normally 5. Batman 388, normally 6. Captain Boomerang and Mirror Master. We've already had Mirror Master. He's been over giving Flash a hard time. Batman number 387, normally 15, featuring Black Mask. 395. 395. Gun right to the head for David. He's been looking up the ones he needs for his collection. 387. Black Mask, heck yeah. Okay. What else? I think we got this and that, and that's it. We've already had one of those. Okay. See if we can get it all the way through it in the next 10 minutes here or less. Adventures of Superman, number 424, normally 12. Adventures 447, normally 7. Adventures 446, normally 8. Hey, Kent, welcome in. We're doing 75% off of the stuff I'm showing you right now. Adventures 445, normally 6. Adventures 444, normally 8. There's 2 copies of that one. Number 442, normally 8. Weird alien dude. Number 441, normally 8, with Mr. Mitsoplaxic, or however you say his name. I usually used to say Mitzelplick, but I don't think that's right. Number 440, normally 3. 439, normally 8. What's he doing in the offices? What? They're going to for sure figure him out now. Number 438 is 8. 437 is normally 8. 436 is normally 8. 435, normally 8. 424, premiere issue, The Adventures Begin, Marv Wolfman, normally 8, and he's got an eagle. 448, normally 8. 462, Homeless for the Holidays, normally 6. Oh, wow. This is Superboy number 171, introducing Aquaboy. This is a really great shape one, except for it's got a little bit of like, it looks like someone hit it with a piece of tape on accident. That is normally 13. Absolute Eagly. Yes. SF, welcome in. Number 428, normally 6. So SF, we've been talking about what things that have not been absoluted yet would we like to see absoluted. Number 425, normally 8. 434, normally 8. Superboy, I would get that one too. Heck yeah. That's a really great looking copy. Number 433, normally 10. Number 432, normally 8. 431, normally 8. Ooh, he's crushing that gun. And last but not least is number 430, normally 10. All right, anybody have any questions? Anyone want to see any of the key stuff again? Anyone just want to talk about cool stuff for the next couple minutes? Because I've shown you all the things. You guys remember the book series Scarenthood? I think the series has these adults going home to their hometown where they had an elementary school that they went to, but they had forgotten that when they were there as kids that there was people that went missing under the stage. It was super creepy. I forgot long ago that this was sent to me as an incentive kind of thing. This was made in 2020. It's like, this is how he sent it to me. And it's an original piece of art. Isn't that cool? You read that series? You remember that? I would be open to selling this. Look at he even used his like I've been scrabbling on that. Someone wants to make an actual offer on an original piece of art. I've been do that. You missed the Batman and Predator. You did. The Predator piece I can show you really fast. That's totally fine. That one is a first print Predator #1 in VF minus. It just has some little spine stress stuff, and I just put just $50 on it. And then all the Batman stuff over here is stuff that it was 75% off. So if you go back and watch the show, it's going to be here all weekend exactly the way it is. So just send me a message by Monday and I'll pull it for you. Happy to do that. And then if you guys have never watched on the EXP, the Friday night art show, this is stuff that I bought during one of Nick's really awesome shows. So I fell in love with, he had a whole bunch of All-Star Batman stuff from John Romita Jr. So I bought a big old chunk of it. So I'll just show you the kind of stuff that he shows. I think that's all John Romita Jr. goodies. I like how it says Junior and then in Junior in purple, like we were going to miss that it was John Romita Jr. Like this Two-Face is so good.
His Two-Face really is.
I kind of like, people sometimes are a little bit off put by his stuff, but I like it the same reason that I like Kirby. I like his squared off stuff. He does a lot of square-ish like looking stuff in his art. And I like it. Maybe if you're part of a Kirby family, then that's why. It's a whole like giant sequence. Car chases. Oh no, that's my Why the Last Man piece. Pretty sure at some point that Brainy's going to buy that from me. This one's from the office of Matt Hawkins because it was given to him by William. That's all my stuff in this binder. But in my experience, comic books are awesome to collect, but there's no one's ever going to have that a piece of original art that you have. There's one piece. That's it. Sheep Detectives, I totally watched that. I loved it. And also I went to go see, you know, have the if you go to AMC, they've got that like screen unseen thing. I got to see as an advance movie, The Tuner, which is kind of a heist film about a guy who is an apprentice piano tuner and finds himself sucked into this underworld because he has really horrible like condition that has to wear all this like hearing protection because all the sounds overwhelm him. But it also means he's super sensitive for when he needs to tune pianos. He's got perfect pitch. So it also means he can also be forced to open up, safes and stuff. So it's really good. So when that comes out, I don't know when it releases, but definitely go see that. All right, everybody, we're wrapping it up. Do stay tuned because on CBSN, there's going to be another 2 hours of awesome shows, and they always have great stuff. So do not leave. Thanks so much, Kyle, for hanging out with me.
No problem.
And I will see everybody again on Tuesday for review and for awesome books. Bye, y'all.